Having high-end recording studio gear does not equate to better music or high-end productions, and we're gonna get into that today in this video. Expensive equipment is just a tool. What shapes the sound is how you use it. When I started my own home studio 4 years ago, the only three things that I had was my mic, my interface, and my laptop. The mic I got from Amazon for like $240. The interface that I have now is not the same interface that I started out with. This interface is the Volt 1. I got that as a Christmas gift 2 years ago. But the interface that I started out with in 2021, that I can't remember the brand, but I'll link it in the description below. And I got the MacBook, and those were the only three things that I had. And my piano, of course, which is a Casio. But I mean, those were the only things that I had, and it was a bedroom studio. And I've recorded some of my favorite songs that's gone on to be like some really big songs. There's Faith with Fresh Aquarius. My faith rises up even when I can stop. And then The Rich in My Heart I did with AJ Chaka, West Coast rapper based here in Dallas. And a few others that I've done on just that alone. I ran out of storage space. iPhones. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point I was making is, though, on these songs, I didn't record any of these songs on $7,000, $8,000 microphones. I recorded it on this microphone that's been doing the job. I love what I have here. Now, obviously, I do want to upgrade, but the point of this video is it's not about the type of equipment, the brand, or the how much money you spent on this equipment or that equipment. What matters is how you use the equipment. What matters is your voice, your technique, and how you can translate that talent and those emotions through songs, so your listeners can gravitate towards it. So you can maybe get new fans and maybe get that Grammy, get that platinum, get that plaque on the wall, get those accolades. What I'm saying is, it's really about how you use it and why you don't need fancy equipment in order to have your own home studio. The listener is not going to care about what type of mic you use. Music is an emotional experience. It's about telling a story, sharing an emotion, conveying that emotion, telling that story through your instrument. No high-end gear is going to replace that raw high-end performance that's going to be able to connect you with your listener and even bring you more fans. You want to be able to make sure that you're recording in a dry, well-padded space. So whether that's a closet or your own homemade DIY studio booth that you built, or the studio booth that you bought from Amazon or wherever, you have to make sure that when you track vocals, you're recording in a dry space. Or even if you're in a room like this, you want to be able to make sure that you're treating the room with sound panels and whatnot. And I'll also link the sound panels in the description below. The DAW that I use is Studio One / Presonus. Now there's other workspaces out there. There's Logic Pro, there's Pro Tools. How could I forget Pro Tools? There's even GarageBand. There's Fruity Loops. I think that's how you say it. But there's so many workspaces out there. It's really all about preference. They do the same thing. They record. They have their own bells and whistles. It's all about preference at the end of the day. But what's most important, even after you got the mic that you want, even after you've secured the room that you're going to record your vocals in, even after you've got what you need to get to get the ball rolling, you need to invest in a really, really good audio engineer. You need to have an audio engineer, an engineer that knows your sound, that knows your voice, that knows what you're going for, and you need to communicate kindly, of course. Don't be rude, but you need to communicate with the engineer about what your vision is for the song. If you want more reverb, or if you want more of a spacey sound, or if you want this or that or the other, you need to have a really good engineer who understands and who's going to respect your vision and your artistry.